Hey everyone, having a PWBA regional event here at Cedarvale Lanes in Eagan, Minnesota isn't just great for the veteran bowlers across the Midwest. There are several seasoned amateurs across the Twin Cities metro area that got their first crack at a PWBA regional because it was right here. Here's what some of them had to say after the tournament was over.
I have a goal. I had decided last year that I would want to go out to Vegas and do the USBC Senior Queens in April. And so my husband and son told me that this PWBA regional was coming, and just to come and participate in it and get in front of people. I'm used to pressure in golf. Golf to me is way easier than bowling. You ask my son, he would say different. But yeah, mentally it's a lot of the same. Yeah, it was just a lot of fun.
It's nerve-wracking to be the very first professional tournament I've done, but I got to bowl with Summer, and she was extremely helpful. She helped me with my two-lane Kersey because I've never done it before. And then I had a really rough game. I think it was game 6. I had a 105, and she tears happened, but she was like, you know what, you were allowed to cry on that one. That was a hard pair to be on. The veterans of the PWBA are extremely helpful and super kind and are there for you for the newbies.
A lot of nerves I was trying to get through, being my first one, but the way that the tournament was set up with the explanation on what was needed and what to bring and what not to have, I felt comfortable that it was explained to me very well how the double jump moves were happening. So I got to feel more ease once we started bowling, but still the nerves were there because of, the experience.
I think I came into it just not wanting to finish dead last, which I didn't. I had a couple tough games in there, and but I came back. And I bowled with two really great bowlers. So it was a great experience.
Actually, I know quite a few of the veterans that are on the stop here. Kayla Pashina was one of my besties, and her husband did help me with my nerves as far as just think of it as another tournament. Just play your game and look at the shot and find out where you need to be and just relax and throw the ball. That's all. So they did help a lot.
Watching those transitions and that you're learning that, you're watching it. Granted, and this one wasn't as full as the previous PWBA regionals, so I feel like the breakdown and the transition happened a lot later than it would have possibly if it was a full squad of 75 people. So you're watching out for that and that fun transition and how wonky it gets out there.
My performance, my goal is always when I try to bowl one of these events is to not be on the bottom, at least execute each shot with the best knowledge of going in, just making good ball choices, making right moves or trying to figure out right moves easier, quicker myself. I have fun bowling whenever I pick up a bowling ball, so I don't get too far into how bad I did or how good I did.
I don't roll the ball with the amount of revs these girls do. I just started bowling about 3 years ago, and I started with the urethane, and I played more the outside, and I roll it slow enough that it just seemed to keep working, and I tried a few other things, moving on the inside, and it wasn't working as well, so I went back to what worked. I wished I would have done it a little bit sooner to avoid the 130, 140 game, but I'm just happy that I came back.
My husband is, my favorite person, and I need him here. And then to have both my parents here, my mom and my dad. And then one of my best friends showed up. Greg showed up. And then, other people just trickled in that I know throughout the bowling center. They were nice to see. But I had my main group with me.
Jonathan Brown, that is my coach. Thank God he showed up because he did mention that I was, my timing was off. And I couldn't see what I was doing. I felt something was different. I thought it was it's nerves or it's my ball choice. But he told me, he's like, your timing is off. He said, get the ball moving. Once I got the ball moving, I started striking. I'm like, okay. I wish I had someone behind me all the time to tell me what I'm doing wrong. But yeah, that's my buddy, and he came in and saved the day.
Do you think your chances are better and you feel more comfortable in your own skin when he's back here from the concourse cheering you on?
Not always. I love having my family there, and my husband and son have been great supporters. Jim O'Reilly is the proprietor at Riverboat Lanes, and he came today and was there to help, but I didn't come back a whole lot because I wanted to figure it out for myself. My son's competing in Illinois in collegiate bowling, so I'm always wondering how he's doing. So, but yeah, support groups are great.
Would you do another one of these again based on your?
Yes. Locally, I mean, if it's in driving distance, yes. Because of the cost. The cost, I was so shocked and surprised at the cost. Was the determining factor for me doing this, because I've done major events before, the $350, then it jumped up to $500. I'm like, when I found out it was $150, that was a deciding factor for me. So I'm like, hey, I can try this for $150.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely. I really wanted that first place to get that spot to Orlando, but maybe I can talk my husband into going down there and maybe making a Disney trip too.
So if the ultimate goal was to get you closer to being ready for Senior Queens, do you feel like you're maybe a step closer after this?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wasn't as nervous as I thought I would be. I'm glad my husband pushed me to do it, because it helps get me prepared and just mentally ready, and that's a big part of any sport, is just to be mentally tough and be ready, and I feel like I'm half a step closer maybe.
Thank you for watching Bowling with the Fef. Pound the like button and subscribe button. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. Bowling with the Fef is brought to you by Chip Magnet. Raise your snack standards.
Jerry's Score More Bowling Supply inside Wagner's Lane. So Eau Claire, Wisconsin area's leader in bowling products and services since 1988. And Visionary Video Hub. Video with impact.
Email bowlingwiththefef@yahoo.com with questions or to appear on the show. You can also reach out on your favorite social media platform.